One of my favorite things about thrifting is that you never know what treasures are waiting to be discovered. Today, I'm giving myself just $50 and 2 hours to search for forgotten, overlooked pieces for my wardrobe and home. I can't wait to breathe new life into these discarded gems through styling and updating, and see where my creativity takes me. Challenge accepted. Today, I'll be wearing this outfit. In a previous video, I called this one the Sporty Girl, and I gave it a 9 out of 10 on my scoring scale based on its comfort and fit. I thrifted this white Adidas tennis skirt, new with tags, for $3.99. With it, I'm wearing a striped long-sleeved tee that I thrifted from the kids section for around $2.99 years ago. My accessories include a gray belt bag from Amazon and my white Adidas sneakers. In this outfit, I feel relaxed, yet ready to tackle another challenge and find some good deals. The Sporty Girl is 50% thrifted. I've got to get that percentage up a little higher. That's my cue to finish getting ready and get on the road.
Hi there, I have just pulled in to a Goodwill store here that I have never taken you to before here on my channel. So let's just say my hopes are high for this challenge. And I want to go ahead and pop up a wish list to show you some typical thrifting categories that I'll be shopping for and looking through today. As always, my aesthetic is to keep things comfy and neutral. Specifically today, I'll be looking for things like shorts, skirts, dresses, athleisure, accessories. And I had so much fun thrifting home decor last time and styling it for you in my own home that I'll be sure and pop through the home decor section as well and continue to look for my red bag. It is now 9 o'clock, the store is open, and it's time for me to get in and get started. So I'll be sure to show you some things that I like, some things that I try on, and any tips or thoughts that I have along the way. Let's roll.
This is a bigger store, and I haven't been to this location in years, and clothing with orange tags was 50% off. Right away, I was disappointed with how very few purses they had displayed. I peeped a little pop of red, so I went to check things out. This bag had a great color of red, but then I saw black edging again. I think that detail really brings down the overall look of quality on it. Am I being too picky? Now in the shoes, I picked up these dark brown espadrilles with a braided strap. I'd love to add something like these to my wardrobe. $6.99 for a nice sandal is a good price, and I really wish these were my size. I also liked these nice loafers from Dolce Vita. These would come in handy for styling and would have been pretty expensive when bought new. There was not much to choose from in the accessories either, except I liked this light blue cap from Adidas. I later saw it had stains that looked hard to remove. I was having a rough start in this challenge and felt like I needed a reset, so I abandoned the clothing and booked it to the home decor area. I am so glad that I did too. There was a ton of wall decor to choose from. I saw this arched gold frame sticking up and pulled it out to see what was on it. Now, I don't decorate with cows, but I immediately thought of some ideas of what this piece could be turned into. Then I got a glimpse of these prints in matching frames. These were so cool, and wall decor that resembles sketches is very popular. I love the simplicity of them and the cute little cottage in the one on the left. This artwork was interesting, but a little too country for my taste. Over in the frames, I looked for anything with gold or brass or a nice wood tone. This framed print of the footprints in the sand story is really special. I like the brown matte color and how the paper on the print looks old. $2.99 was a great deal. And this pretty gold folding frame could be used in many different spaces by just inserting different artwork. That'd be an easy little decor flip. I found it a little sad that someone donated their entire collection of these Pacific Reporter series. That would be a great way to add color, texture, and height on some shelves in an office. I always try to imagine what decor pieces could be, and here I thought just removing the leaves and greenery would leave a nice brown jug to use for styling. If I had a thrifting category for a risky home decor piece, this would be it. Something that I'm interested in but seems a little weird or different than what I'd normally go for. I'll think about it while I head back into the jungle of clothes. I didn't expect to find so many good things in the home decor. It wasn't long before I spotted and picked up this sleek, basic black tee. In the shorts, I found this pair that was too crazy, this pair that was a bit too worn, and this pair that looked really promising. Next up was the skirts, and I saw this bold and bright pattern that was cute, but so not neutral. Potential risky piece? This one's neutral, but the liner underneath is short. No thanks. I have just a couple more sections to get through. In the dresses, I saw this denim number. Looks like a closet staple to me. This red floral thing was cute, but it was only a cover-up and not a dress, although I probably could have made it into one. This piece was neutral and unique, so I wanted to point it out. I quickly went through the athleisure and then hit the dressing room. I'm in the dressing room now, and this is a shot of what I tried on during the first round.
Okay, first up I have on these drawstring denim shorts. These are fitting okay for me. The drawstring wasn't really adjusting correctly. They're in pretty good shape, so I'm going to think about these. These are some green athletic shorts, and I really like these. They're fitting me pretty well. Next up I have on these white, long length sweat shorts. They're super comfortable, and they're from the brand Under Armour. I love these. These will be great for lounging around. I am trying two pieces on together here. I have on this black basic tee. That would be a great basic to have. And then I have on this denim zip-up dress, and it's fitting a lot tighter than I anticipated, but I do really like it. This one's going to be a maybe for now. So now I have on this brown and white checkered button-up shirt. This is a great layering piece. Button-ups are one of my favorite ways to layer. So I like the way this one fits. I'm going to keep this one on my list for now. I have on this beige jumpsuit. It's really lightweight, but I can't turn around because it is see-through, so this one's going to have to be a no. Okay, I just tried on these black jean shorts. The fit is just okay for me. They're fitting pretty short this way, and they're a little loose in the waist. I'm going to have to think about them for a minute and see what other pieces I end up with. I am loving this navy floral skirt. It fits great. This one is an easy yes for me. I have on this green, I don't know what you call this style. It's almost like a bubble skirt without the bubble hem. I don't love it. It doesn't have pockets, and it's not really a muted or neutral color, so I'm probably going to put this one back in the putbacks. Now this is a fun floral jumpsuit. It has sort of a square neckline here, and the fabric is really light. I'm liking how this one fits, and I'm trying to brainstorm on where I would wear something like this. Here is another shot of this floral jumpsuit that I'm considering, and I'm about to wrap things up in the dressing room. I need to make some final decisions and then tally up all the pieces that I'd like to take home and make sure that I'll be on target for our budget. Yeah, I came back to the dressing room one more time to try on these wide leg jeans, and I actually think I would like these a little better if they were longer and if they covered my shoe. I am just putting my shoes back on, and then we will get out of here.
Here's a look at the pieces on the putbacks rack that I'm not going home with. It's time to go.
Okay, I have just finished thrifting for the day in this Goodwill, and I am going to take a quick break and enjoy my cold drink. It's now 10:58, so I came in just under my 2-hour time limit, and I will tell you that I found several little treasures across several categories. So next up, I will take you home, show you a haul, and tell you all about what I found. So I will see you back at my house next. Welcome to my home, and I am ready to show you a 10-piece haul. I found things in 6 different categories, including both clothing and home decor. So let's jump right into it. The first thing that I want to show you is a floral jumpsuit from Madewell. This pattern is so beautiful. It's black with these pink little flowers there. This neckline is really pretty. It's like a square neckline. It has these puff sleeves that go nearly to elbow length, and this is called the Lucy elbow sleeve smocked wide leg jumpsuit, I believe. I just loved how this fit on me. It was really comfortable and just flowy in the dressing room, and so this was only $5.49. Next up, I want to show you a couple of pairs of shorts that I found in the athleisure or activewear section, and that was something that I wanted to focus on today. The first pair is this white pair from Under Armour here. This leg length is actually pretty long. I think this inseam here might be 5 or 6 inches, and I actually don't know if these are men's or women's. These are a mostly cotton blend, which really helps make them so soft on the inside. I can't wait to lounge around in these. And there is a back pocket here with a button. That's a nice little detail there. These were $3.99. The second pair that I found is this pair of green activewear shorts. These are from All in Motion, which is a Target brand. But again, I liked how they fit. They do have this liner on the inside, and these were such a nice muted olive green color that I could see myself incorporating this into a workout outfit or just some casual wear, and these were also $3.99. Next up, I want to show you a skirt. This was a beautiful navy floral pattern. I showed you guys this one in the dressing room, but it does have this little kind of added ruffle detail at the bottom. This is just from Shein. However, it had no damage, it fit really well, and I do just love that pattern there. Oh, this was the one that didn't have a tag, but she did charge me $5.49. Okay, next up, I want to show you a denim dress that was a little risky for me when I tried it on in the dressing room because of the fit. This ended up being really tight on me. However, I thought it could be kind of like a more date appropriate dress. And this is from the brand called 7th and Hudson, which focuses on juniors apparel, and they are known for their denim dresses. This was just so adorable, and I can't wait to style this one up and see what I can do with it. This was $6.99. The last one that I have for the clothing part of this haul today is a layering piece. I found this brown and white gingham checkered button-up, and button-ups are one of my favorite ways to layer. This is from the brand Tyler Bowie. They sell classic but modern lifestyle pieces, and they sell in specialty boutiques or on their website. But this was just a really nice neutral colorway and a great layering piece for $5.99. Okay, I'm going to show you just a few home decor pieces that I picked up. I had such a great time styling some home decor with you in my last challenge. So the first one is one that I plan on making a little tweak to. This is a gold frame with kind of like a floral scene, and then a big old Highland cow right here in the middle. This is from Hobbs, or Hobby Lobby, I always say Hobbs. But I do plan on doing a little DIY or some sort of adjustment to this because I don't decorate in farmhouse style. However, I do love the gold and sort of ornate detail on this frame. And I'm thinking I can still use the frame and I can do something creative to maybe take away the Highland cow portion of this wall decor. This was $3.99. I found this really vintage looking frame with kind of like a short little story. It's talking about this man who has a dream, and he dreams that he is just seeing different scenes throughout his life, and he's walking along the beach with the Lord, and he a lot of times sees two sets of footprints, and at other times, like the more lower times in his life, he only sees one set of footprints. So it really bothers him, and he decides to ask the Lord about it, and the Lord tells him that the reason why there's only one set of footprints is because those are the times that the Lord was carrying him. So I just thought this was so special, and I would love for this to be in my home where my kids can read it and we can talk about it. This was $2.99. Okay, last I have some more wall decor. That is just one of my favorite things to buy. These are a set of two, and they are these sort of art sketch prints here. There's this one that looks like it has kind of a cottage scene with a duck or a goose walking by down the path. And there's also a matching one that's more of like a kitchen scene with a chair and some fruit. I just love how these little sketch prints kind of give off a vintage vibe, and I thought that they would go really well maybe in my kitchen. I'm still trying to decide where I might style these, so stay tuned for that. These were $3.99 each, and after I style all of the clothing into some outfits, I will take you through the process of how and where I decide to style all this wall decor. I have 10 pieces to work with, and let me see if I can grab all these pieces up in a great big pile so you can see everything working together. I just love seeing all the pieces together after I get home and thinking about how much I got for how much I spent. And from here, I need to get everything cleaned up, which involves several steps. I need to clip the tags, throw everything in the wash, and then let everything hang dry. I like to iron them after that, and then I can see what I'm working with and start brainstorming ideas about how to style the clothing into some outfits and how to style the wall decor into some areas in my home. Let's get started.
And just like that, the tags are clipped, the clothes are clean, hung to dry, ironed, and now thoughtfully displayed. Now I can put my creative juices into styling these pieces into outfits and in my home. I'm ready to move on to my next step in my thrifting process. I'll be putting these 6 pieces of clothing into some outfits and showing you how they fit and how I might wear them. I've got so many ideas for this group of clothes. Now, as I'm styling these pieces from today's haul, I'll be using as many pieces as possible from my own closet that I've thrifted at one time or another to make some outfits. My goal with my outfits is to be creative, resourceful, to dress in a mostly neutral or a muted color palette, and to do so on a budget. Additionally, I'll be giving each outfit a name, which is just for fun and it helps me to remember the outfits in the future, and I'll be giving it a score. That's just my way of rating myself on how I can go out, thrift something that I like that fits my body type, my style, and then put it into an outfit that I would like in the future. So I'll be right back with the first outfit look. For the first outfit, I'm demonstrating one way I've decided to style the green athletic shorts from the haul. With it, I'm wearing a thrifted white athletic shirt and a thrifted green sweatshirt. I've accessorized with a tan crossbody purse and tan mules. In this outfit, I feel great, very comfortable, able to move around, and stylish too. The shorts fit perfect, and I like that these are a pair of athletic shorts that are a modest length on me. I'll wear this outfit to do errands or around the house. I give this outfit a score of 9 out of 10 based on its comfort, color palette, and style. The olive grove is 80% thrifted. This outfit shows how I've styled the denim dress from this morning's haul. Although I talked earlier about wearing it for a date night due to its tight fit, I wanted to try and dress it down for a more casual and playful look. I'm wearing a thrifted red sweatshirt draped over my shoulders to give some added coverage and a pop of all-American color. The red feels very risky to me, so this is a bold move. I've accessorized with a thrifted cream handbag and cream sandals from Target. This dress still fits snug on me, but I think it's flattering with the styling and accessories. I give this outfit a score of 8 out of 10 based on its fit, color palette, and overall style. All American denim is 75% thrifted. For this outfit, I'm showing the white Under Armour cotton shorts from the haul. I've styled those with a thrifted black tank top as well as a thrifted blue button-up shirt, my black and white Adidas sneakers, and a black sling bag. I'm really loving how high-waisted the white shorts fit, and I like the longer length of them. Their comfort level is 5 out of 5 stars, by the way. I think layering is the right approach with this look because it makes it feel more interesting. I like to use the rule of 3 when preparing outfits if I can. So in this outfit, I'm using white, black, and blue as the 3 colors in the color palette. I give this outfit a score of 8 out of 10 based on fit, comfort, and style. The layered lounger is 60% thrifted. In this look, I'm wearing the navy floral skirt from the challenge with a navy tank top from Target. I have accessorized with a thrifted beige tote bag as well as beige wedge sandals. I also added a thrifted cream jean jacket. This outfit is just so comfortable. It feels classy and stylish. The fit of the skirt is very nice and I love the navy, cream, and beige color palette. I know I will be pulling this one out of my closet very soon. And dare I say, this is my favorite? This outfit gets a score of 10 out of 10 based on its fit, style, and color palette. Blossoms in Blue is 60% thrifted. Here, I'm wearing the brown and white gingham checked button-up shirt over a thrifted white tank top. The high-waisted jean shorts are thrifted, and I've accessorized with white braided footbed sandals and a brown Sherpa crossbody bag. In this outfit, I feel great. I love the brown tones in this outfit. I like the gingham shirt as a layering piece. It's not my favorite cut for this type of shirt, but I do think I'll wear it in the future. I'd also roll the sleeves up the next time I wear this one. I give this outfit a score of 8 out of 10 based on its color palette, fit, and comfort. The gingham getup is 60% thrifted. For the last outfit, I've put together the black floral cropped jumpsuit that I thrifted this morning, along with a thrifted pink crossbody bag and some black espadrille sandals from Amazon. This combination feels simple enough, but I think it works because of the cute floral print and style of the jumpsuit, which really shines here. Not because it's loud or bold, but just because it's subtly unique. This outfit makes me feel ultra relaxed and modest. I really like the quality and fit of this nice piece from Madewell. I'm happy to have tried something a little different from my typical pairings. This outfit gets a score of 10 out of 10 based on its cohesive style, comfort, and color palette. The flowy floral is 66% thrifted. Let's transition to styling the home decor. Okay, so I have this little corner in my kitchen that I decided to give a refresh to. I plan to change out this picture of the pears for some of the wall decor that we found this morning. I recently added these dish towels left over from a previous project as little cafe curtains clipped onto these little gold rings. My plan was to put the framed sketch art of the dining area in this spot instead. And while I was here, I made several adjustments. The first change was that I swapped out a lighter toned cutting board for a darker one. Then I added in a book to bring a touch of yellow here, since I took away the yellow in the picture of the pears. I wanted the wall art to hang slightly off center in this space. I put a new nail in and then made sure the frame was level. I removed the bug light for now. I absolutely love how this corner turned out. Next, I've moved over to my floating shelves. I took everything off the shelves and gave them a good wipe down. Apparently, it had been a while since I'd done that. Here's a look at the decor items that I laid out to pull inspiration from and to use for these shelves. My idea for the shelves was to find a place to showcase the footprints frame and tie in my colors like the greens, yellows, and browns that I have in other areas, like the corner that I just refreshed. First, I started with a larger art piece from Hobby Lobby that set the tone for my color palette. I settled on displaying it in an unusual way by hanging it here on my hanging rack hooks. These gold measuring cups fit just perfectly on the end of the rack also. I added a similar but smaller art piece on the top shelf. Next, this little black pot with some greenery gave such a great touch of texture and a differentiation in shapes from the rectangular artwork. I put 2 matching beige coffee mugs on the opposite side. I thought these brought back my color palette onto the neutral side. Then I added some thrifted decorative hardback books to the middle shelf to give visual interest and some height. To the right side, I added in this dark colored rustic wood riser. I liked how it brought in a different tone of wood than the shelves. I added another little cutting board behind it. Then I placed the star of the show, the footprints framed art, onto the remaining space on the left. After a few final adjustments, I stepped back to admire the new look. I caught this sweet moment of my daughter reading the footprint story for the first time. I'm so glad I caught this moment in time on camera. This area now reflects some of the ways that I want all of our home to feel: peaceful, intentional, organized, and of course, aesthetically pleasing. Next, we'll move over to my dining space. I've had the same artwork displayed here for a while, and I thought this would be the perfect wall to use for the next piece of thrifted wall decor I want to style. I started by first removing the current pictures and vacuuming the floors. I always want the space to be bare and clean before I start. My plan was to create a gallery wall here featuring the framed sketch print of the cottage and goose. I gathered some pieces that I was not currently using and came up with a configuration that I thought filled the space nicely. This took a few tries until I felt that I had the right amount of pieces, including different wood tones, shapes, and artwork topics to keep the eye interested and engaged. I added a few decorative pillows in the corner below the gallery wall in a thrifted basket, along with a dish towel for a pop of color. Then, just because I was having so much fun, I went ahead and set my entire table with place settings that included some thrifted yellow placemats, some seagrass chargers, and some scalloped white plates. I added in my centerpiece and another leftover dish towel, and I think the final result is stunning. Here is the final look, all inspired by a gander taking a stroll past a cottage in the woods. Lastly, I decided to do a small DIY on Mr. Highland Cow here. I liked the bottom landscape part of the scene, so with that in mind, my goal was to cover him up with a little paint and blending. I pulled out several acrylic paint colors I had on hand that I matched to the colors in this piece, mostly greens, browns, gray, white, and beige. I also grabbed a few Q-tips and a couple of artist's brushes. I started with some green paint, just using a dotting motion across the grass. Next, I added a layer of beige into the meadow. And when I was happy with that, I used my small artist brush with some gray paint to start on the top half of the cow. The key to this project was doing each color in layers and letting each layer dry before adding another. A running theme through many of my endeavors is that patience and persistence prevails. I spent about an hour and a half on this DIY, touching up the grays and the whites to blend the clouds into each other and into the meadow. Here is a sneak peek at how this piece looked after a few more tweaks, and eventually how it turned out when I could step back and call it good. I believe it's gorgeous and will now fit in better with my cottage and transitional decor style. And since I'm running short on time, I hope you'll tune in to my next video to see how I styled this piece in my home. So let's take a look back at the entire challenge and see how I did overall. I found 10 items total that matched up to 6 of my typical thrifting categories. I found 1 layering piece, 2 athletic wear items, 1 dress, 1 skirt, 1 jumpsuit that I'll say was a bonus item, and 4 home decor pieces. That leaves several categories unfulfilled that I can focus on next time. I found everything in today's haul at one store in just under 2 hours. Here are the prices of all the things I brought home. My grand total for this challenge was $50.85, $51 once I rounded up. The average cost per item was $5.08. As a fun analysis on the clothing in this video, I laid out all of the things I used to style today's 6 outfits. I counted each pair of shoes as one item, and out of the 27 pieces that I used, I counted up that 18 of them were thrifted over time. This means that 66% of the clothes in today's styled outfits were thrifted. That's a great percentage that really helps reflect my intentionally thrifted and mostly neutral aesthetic.
Well, thank you so much for hanging out with me today on the Thrift Challenge. I hope you had so much fun coming along as I shared all of the steps in my thrifting and styling processes. I know for me, I had a blast today just searching for those neutral items to style into clothing outfits, into style, into areas in my home. And I like to think of thrifting as a sort of therapy for me because it always brings out so much joy, innovation, and I love just to think of it as a place that has endless possibilities. I hope you gained some inspiration, ideas, or encouragement in today's video as I shared my tips and thoughts and treasures with you. So let me know in the comments down below what was your favorite outfit or home decor item from today's haul. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to my channel. It's totally free and it just notifies you when I upload a new video. I really appreciate you spending time with me today, and I will see you in another video very soon. Until then, keep on smiling and keep on styling. Bye for now, friends.